Go.
But she said, trust me, these are the stories we will tell. As I stood frozen, infinite, I almost fell. But I got a feeling and my heart starts beating, a sudden rush of feeling alive. This is freedom and I won't change, I won't phase out. I know. Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind, can't shake the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all, just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't chain me down, I feel so alive. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. It's what I waited for. Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind, can't shake the light. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. Just wanna feel the stars surround, the atmosphere never to come down. I'll stand alone, whether right or wrong. It takes me home, right where I belong. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. Is what I waited for. Cold like falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long. Hello and welcome to Super Saturday here in week 6 of season 7 of the SSBL. I'm your host for today, Chicken Sandwich, and we're jumping right into the action. We've got the Skulls and the Retrievers, a rematch of the season 5 Super Series. We're seeing a handful of Super Series rematches here in Interconference Week. We already saw the Moonshots defeat the Serpents earlier this week. We'll see this matchup, and then of course the Super Series rematch of last season. Bombers and Knights will be the conclusion of the first stream here this morning. First man aboard with the Bombers special brings up Galileo Cat. He's going to pop this one up. Stephanie Morgan will be there for number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
I'll bring up Buzz Yellow. Both these teams tearing down the ship fairly quickly after that Season 5 Super Series appearance. Both teams saw the writing on the wall and started shipping people off and people retiring. So both teams into a rebuilding phase. This one's into right, caught by Yankee No Brim, out number 2. Now I'll bring up Kip Shaw Jr., returning from injury. Had that aflamed Achilles, but his first plate appearance will have to wait, as Carroll Henry is going to get tagged out trying to steal, and will go to the bottom of the first inning. Vera Hewitt, Domingo Ritchie, and Johnny Bravo do up here.
Now back, the second baseman.
On the mound, Ahi Jugo. Into left. Will be caught by Cat, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 29.
So let's take a look at some stats coming into this game.
That's inside.
Retrievers 2-6, those lone 2 wins of the season coming over the wrong fielders. And a similar situation for the Skulls of Rock, 2-5 on the season, but their lone 2 wins both coming against the Serpents. Retrievers, actually, I don't know if anyone saw my fun fact the other night, but the Retrievers have scored 17 runs this season. Only 3 of those have been scored against teams that are not the wrong fielders. So this Retrievers offense is just not great.
Fielder, number 69.
That's line to Darius Green, the third, and the side is retired, and will go to the top of the second. Still scoreless here.
Now batting, the center
I'm actually going to
fielder,
see
number 33.
if I can commentate and keep track of extra base hits at the same time. I don't think I can, but we'll see what happens.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 7. Foul ball. Outside. Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's
number
Kevin Mannequin
21.
with 2 away. 2 quick outs for Dartboard here.
Ball inside. That's inside. Strike.
2-1. 3-1.
Strike.
Slider finds his own. The count is full. The payoff pitch misses inside, and Mannequin will draw a walk.
Now
The
batting,
first one
the
issued
catcher,
by
number
Dartboard
5.
here in the early stages of game number 1 here today.
Ball inside. That's low. No.
It's a 3-0 count to Lawrence Longshanks.
Take your base.
That's a 4-pitch walk, so just like that, back-to-back walks issued by Dartboard.
Now batting,
Brings up
second
Darius
baseman,
Green the third.
number 21.
One of the more dangerous bats in this Skulls lineup. And that is over the head of Stephanie Morgan. Runner's going to round third, head from home. French Tater isn't even going to throw home, and the Skulls of Rock with a 2-out rally
Now
score
batting,
first,
the
1-0.
shortstop, Number 2. Strike. That's up.
So the walks coming back to haunt Dartboard. Jumps head 1 and 2 here to Jocinda Smith. Pops this one into right center. Tracking that one is No Brim. And I'll make the catch round number 3. But the 2 walks and the bloop base hit put the Skulls on the board 1-0 here as we go into the bottom of the second.
The right fielder, number 23. Go that low. Inside.
This one's fouled off. 2-1 the count here to Yankee Nobrim. Swung on, that's up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff single for Nobrim.
Now batting, the
Brings up
third
Smart
baseman,
Pak.
Number 26.
Pitch swing, he pops it up. Longshanks in foul territory will make the catch for round number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16.
This one's hit high and deep to left center. Tracking that is Galileo Cat. And he makes the catch for round number 2. That one hung up there, just didn't have enough distance on it. It looked good from the get-go, but died there at the end, and it falls into the glove of the left fielder for round number 2. And here's Stephanie Morgan.
Ball inside.
This one's going to get into the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Runner's headed for third. Rounding third, headed home. And the game will be tied. Stephanie Morgan with an RBI double.
The catcher, number 5. Strike.
I'll bring up Nick Papagiorgio. A chance for the Retrievers to take the lead, but he'll pop this one up. And under it will be Jugo, and he makes the catch for round number 3. The Retrievers tie things up here in the bottom of the second. We'll go top third in a 1-1 tie.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 44.
Run to the third pocket, a good backhanded play. Gets the ball to first in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18.
This one's going to be through the right side of the infield. That's going to be a 1-out single for Galileo Cat, which will bring up Buzz Yellow.
The right fielder, number 4.
It's two different sides of the coin, I would say, these two teams lie on.
Follow.
The Skulls have a pretty decent offense, but no pitching to speak of, whereas the Retrievers have some decent pitching here in the majors and well as some pieces in the minors, but absolutely no
Now
offense
batting, the
whatsoever.
center fielder, number 33.
So 1-on-2 out here for Kip Shaw Jr. Dartboard looking to get out of this inning fairly clean. Hit and run is on, and that's going to scoot through the left side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to put 2 aboard now here in the top of the third.
Now
For
batting,
Alicia Kim,
the
she is
designated
RBI
hitter,
man
number
active.
7.
Chance for the Skulls to get that lead back. First pitch called strike to Kim,
Strike.
as that one is called 2.
Outside.
Nice placement on that 2-seamer. That one just misses at the bottom of the zone. The count 2-2.
Ball high.
Slider misses. The count is full. The runners are going. Swung on, grounded to second. Hewitt up with it. Flips it to Sessions at first in time for round number 3. And the side is retired out of a bit of a jam. And will head bottom third. Top of the order do it for the Retrievers. Hewitt, Ritchie, and Bravo.
The second baseman, number 2. Ball inside. Out. Nope, high. Ball inside.
Barrett Hewitt, 142 so far this season. 4 for 28.
Take your base.
She will draw a walk here.
Now batting, the
Just her
designated
third
hitter,
walk of the season
number
to bring up
29.
Domingo Ritchie. A little bit of a better bright side for him, but only 250 for him. 6 for 24. 1 extra base hit. That was a double.
No.
2-1 the count to Ritchie. 3-1.
Right.
Swings at ball 4, and the count is full.
Ball 4. Take your base.
But we'll end up taking that one. So back-to-back walks issued by Jugo. And the Retrievers have something going here. Jugo coming into this game. 4 1/3 innings pitch, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 6 walks, a 10.39 ERA, and a 2.07 WHIP. in trouble here. 2 on, nobody out here for Johnny Bravo. 2-2 the count.
That's down.
Bravo lays off that, and the count is full once again. This one is going to be popped up into left. Galileo Cat will be under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
I'll bring up
The
French
left
Tater.
fielder,
He had a
number
hot start to the season, had 2 home runs in the first game of the season, but those 2 home runs are still the only 2 he has hit this season. 8 for 22, hitting .363. I'm going to assume the leader of this Retrievers team, but we'll pop into foul territory here. Carroll Henry will make the catch for out number 2. And it's up to Yankee Nobrim to not strand these runners.
Number 23.
And Yankee Nobrim with a single up the middle. Runner's going to round third, head from home. The throw from Kipshaw in center is cut off by Henry. And the run will score, and the Retrievers take the first lead of the day.
Baseman,
2-1.
number 26. Inside.
And here's Smot Pak, 2 on, 2 out still here.
Strike. No, outside. Ball low.
Someone gets away from Longshanks. Both runners are going to advance 90 feet. Both in scoring position now.
Strike.
Count full once again.
Take your base.
And that's going to be ball 4. A lot of walks issued by Jugo here in this
Now
inning.
batting, the first
And that will bring up Steve Sessions with the bases loaded. Tenses Jugo.
Strike.
First pitch strike at the top of the zone.
That's inside.
That one runs inside, 1-1.
Strike. Strike.
Swing and a miss. Jugo strikes him out with the bases loaded. But the Retrievers do gain the lead, 2-1 as we go to the top of the 4th. Mannequin, Longshanks, and Green the third due up here.
Number 21. Strike. Inside.
Kevin Mannequin coming in 7 for 29 this season, 241.
Ball 4.
I believe Mannequin was,
Now batting.
was he a free agent acquisition last year? I can't remember. This one's into right, but a line shot to Nobrim.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 21.
Yes, Mannequin was a free agent acquisition last season. He was actually named to the bench of the Chaos All-Stars last season.
Now
The
batting,
first
the shortstop, number 2.
MVP game we had in the minor leagues. Actually, I need to talk to Josh about getting voting started for for All-Star game contingency, as we are in the dregs of week 6 here. That's 6-4 to 3 for the Dragons. Special, and the side is retired. Dartboard gets out of another jam, and we'll go bottom 4, 8, 9, 1 due up for the Retrievers.
The shortstop, number 12.
We probably need to get voting in
Inside.
post week 8, so we have plenty of time to make those teams and whatnot, I would guess.
Inside. Strike.
This one's hit into center field, but there is Kipshaw Jr. to make the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Grounded to third. Mannequin covers the hot shot, gets to Henry. Out number 2, and here's Vera Hewitt.
The second baseman, number 2. Strike. Ball inside.
Grounded to second. Darius Green gets it to Henry in time for round number 3, and a 1-2-3 for Ahi Jugo. And we go top of the 5th. Quick game here so far.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 44.
As we are about halfway through here.
Outside.
Dartboard starting off the 5th inning here. Mixed bag of a day. 5 hits, 3 walks. Did have a bit of trouble with those walks. Did allow that run to come across, and that's going to be extra bases. A leadoff double for, I believe, Carroll Henry. Yep, Carroll Henry.
The left fielder, number 18. Ball inside.
So runner in scoring position here for the Skulls to start off the 5th. Galileo Cat with a single so far today. He's 1 for 2. Popped up. Just going to trickle into shallow center field. Morgan, the shortstop, will make the catch, round number 1.
Now batting.
Brings
the
up
right
Buzz
fielder,
Yellow.
Number 4.
Dartboard checks on Henry. She's back in time. Henry does have Steeler trait, I believe.
That's inside. Hey!
Morgan has that one bounce off her glove and trickles into the outfield. And Henry's going to take advantage of that in round 3rd and head for home and make it a tie game.
The center fielder, number 33.
That should go down as an error, and it will, so nothing charged against Chicken Heart Dartboard, but that one rolls by the glove of Smot Pock at 3rd and gets into the outfield. That's going to be a base hit, so 2 aboard here for Alicia Kim.
Designated hitter, number
Some
7.
trouble brewing right here in River City for the Retrievers.
Nope, high.
Morgan can't handle the line shot, allows a run to score. Might have even been a double play because Henry was taking a nice lead off of 2nd. That's a walk to Kim, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 21.
Here's Mannequin up. Bases loaded with Skulls.
Break.
Only 1 out here in the top of the 5th in a 2-2 ball game here.
Low.
This one's hit high and deep to center field. Tracking back at the warning track will be Johnny Bravo. He makes the catch for round number 2. But a runner will tag and score, and the Skulls regain the lead 3-2.
The catcher, number 5.
Runners going, the throw from behind the plate, not in time, and both runners in scoring position here for Lawrence Longshanks. But Longshanks will pop this one up. It's going to stay in the infield. Steve Sessions will make the catch for round number 3. But a 2 spot for the Skulls. They take a 3-2 lead going into the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 29. Outside.
3-0 to Richie. He's already walked twice and make it 3 times
Now
to bring up
batting,
Johnny Bravo.
the center fielder, number 5.
5 walks on the day for Jugo.
That's inside. Strike.
And this one is going to hit right on the line and roll into the corner of left field. Jaleo Cat can't handle it. Runner's going to round 3rd, head from home, and the game is tied once again.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 69. Off the plate. Strike.
So Johnny Bravo
Ball 4, take your base.
with the RBI double.
Now batting, the right field. Now pitching.
And that will
number
be
1.
it for Jugo. In comes Cretaceous Moon. RBI man active for Yankee Nobrim. Chance to put the Retrievers right back on top here. That's going to be through the right side of the infield. Runner's going to round third, head from home. The throw from Buzz-Yellow in right is not in time. And the runner scores, and it's 4-3 Retrievers. A close play at the plate. Buzz-Yellow just not quite enough arm to get the throw there in time. It was a close play. Maybe he can age into a bit more arm in the future, but right now, the Retrievers regain the lead 4-3 here.
Ball inside. That's up.
Full count here from Cretaceous Moon. Oh, strike three, called on the inside edge.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 6.
That will bring up Steve Sessions. 2 on, only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Back and forth we have gone over the past few innings. But that's a grounder to Carol Henry. She goes to second for 1. Back to first for the Dragons special. That was a 3-6-1 double play as it was Moon who covered first. A bit unorthodox on the assist there, but it counts nonetheless, and we're into the 6th inning.
Ball inside. That's outside. Strike. Ball inside. Take your base.
But that's a leadoff walk to Darius Green III.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2. Now pitching.
And that will be it for Dartboard. Not the greatest of outings from him. Only goes away with 1 earned run, but did give up 7 hits and 5 walks. In comes Newsgirl. She gets Jacinda Smith to fly out to center for out number 1. Newsgirl with a good first half, got a decent amount of
Now
early
batting,
progression in her
first
career.
baseman, number 44.
Newsgirl pitching 10 innings so far. Only 3 earned runs, 6 hits given up, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, a 2.7 ERA, and a .9 whip. So excellent stats here from Newsgirl. Ooh, almost hits Carol Henry there, though. That one's hit into right, but a line shot, and Yankee Nobrum's able to scoop that, or snag that for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
No,
18.
the stat sheet is not updated with progression. I need to see, I have that tool, but it doesn't work for me. So I need to see if maybe Fizek could run that for me, because for whatever reason, like, I have the old one, but it doesn't have like the season column. Because I remember I did that at the beginning of the year, and it threw everyone off because the season column disappeared. And I tried to run it again, and that's out number 3. So once again, Newsgirl comes in and closes the door. 3 straight outs, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. I'll see if I can get it working. I'll fiddle with it some.
Number 12.
But I might wait to get the save file completely up to date with minors progression, so that's also reflected. I know some people have already put in their first half minors camps, but some might be waiting to see what that progression looks like. And it seems like of the people that did respond in the Discord channel or the SSBL manager channel, it seems that people like the idea of double progression going forward for the minors, and so I'll continue going for that. That will be our rule of thumb going forward. As this one's hitting to the gap, that's going to be extra bases. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Hipshaw up with it, gets it in time, but a 1-out double for the Retrievers here in the home half of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Nick Papagiorgio.
number 2. Nope, high. That's up. Break.
Grounded to first. Henry will take it herself for round number 2. But Papagiorgio will advance to third. Here's Domingo Ritchie.
The designated
3 walks on the day.
number 29. Off the plate. Strike.
1 and 2 to Ritchie. Talons low. Swung on. Henry's able to get to that one. Toss it to Moon, who covers in time for round number 3. A good play there. A tough play by Henry, but dove for it inside the bag and is able to scoop it before it trickles into the outfield. Saves a run from scoring, remains a one-run game going into the top of the 7th. Newsgirl back on the mound. This one's hit high and deep to right field. Tracking back is No Brim. He's at the wall. It's gone! Buzz Yellow ties the game at 4 apiece. 387 feet into right field, just over the wall. And it's 4-4.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 33.
Kipshaw Jr. having a nice return from the IL, 2 for 3 today, both being singles. Pops this one up into center field, a shade into right center. And Johnny Bravo makes the catch.
Now batting, the
I'll bring up Alicia Kim.
hitter, number 7.
And Alicia Kim crushes this one into left center. That's a no-doubter, and the Skulls retake the lead. .457 into left center. An absolute no-doubter.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21. Strike.
Gableman activated for Newsgirl.
Foul ball.
Mannequin spoils that one. 2 walks and a sacrifice fly for Mannequin.
That's inside.
2-2 here. Another one fouled off.
Foul. Foul.
And another. Count is full now. The pitch misses, so a good battle there by Mannequin. He draws a walk to bring up Longshanks.
Number 5. Strike.
So I did
That's inside.
jinx Newsgirl a bit. Gets Longshanks to pop this one up. This will be caught by Hewitt for out number 2.
Now batting,
I'll bring up
the
Darius
second
Green, the
baseman,
third.
number 21.
Newsgirl will stay in there to face off against Green. He's 2 for 2 today. And Darius Green down left field line. It's going to be off the pole. A 2-run shot for Darius Green. And the home run derby inning continues for the Skulls. They've hit 3 here off of Newsgirl here in the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Newsgirl.
Ball high. Foul ball.
7-4 now here
Nope.
in favor of the Skulls. A 4-run inning for them off of 3 home runs. Buzz Yellow, Alicia Kim, and Darius Green the third, but this inning will conclude as Jocinda Smith flies out to French Tater for out number 3. But a 4 spot on the board as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning here. Bravo, Tater, and No Brim due up for the Retrievers.
Center
Yep, that is my bad. I definitely jinxed her pretty bad there. Bravo pops this one up behind home plate.
out.
And Longshanks will make the catch for under 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 69. Strike. Outside. Nope, high. Strike. Foul ball.
That one's fouled off. 2-2 here to French Tater. In the dirt, count is full.
Take your man.
And that will be a walk, so French Tater is aboard here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23. Strike.
This one's into right field, but Buzz Yellow is able to track it down for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number number 26. Greg. Greg.
0-2 to Smart Park.
Strike
Swing and a miss. Cretaceous Moon rings him up there. And we go to the top of the 8th. Skulls still up 7-4 here. Top of their order due up.
Now batting the first baseman, number 44. Ball outside. Strike.
Grogu on the mound.
Ball low. Ball inside. Strike.
Got runs full here. Came and activated for Goo.
Ball four.
That will run inside, and Henry will walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 18. Strike. That's up.
This one's into right. That's going to get down in front of No Brim. Runner's going to go first to third on that one. Runners at the corners here for the Skulls.
The right fielder, number
Locked in
4.
Buzz Yellow after that shot. His lone hit of the day.
That's outside. Greg. Ball high.
3-1 to Yellow.
Ball four.
And that'll be a walk, and the bases will be loaded.
Now batting the center fielder, number 33.
Goo struggling with his command. 2 walks here. Still only a third of an inning pitch. That one's going to be off the glove of the catcher, and that's going to allow a run to score. Papa Giorgio had that one slide off his glove, and a run comes in.
Ball four. Take your base.
Junior is walked, and it's bases loaded once again. And here's Alicia Kim, 8-4 game.
Number 7.
They're going to leave Goo in there to pitch to her. Infield is in, but that one still gets through the right side of the infield. Another run's going to score. 9-4 Skulls.
Now batting the third baseman, number 21.
Popped up. Will it stay in play? It will. Papa Giorgio makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting the catcher, number 5. Strike.
This game running away from the Retrievers here in the late stages. Sessions catches the foul out from Longshanks, 2 away.
The second baseman,
And here is Darius Green, the third. 3 for 3 on the day. A home run, 2 singles, and a walk so far. He's locked in. He's had a career resurgence here with the Skulls, but grounds that one to second. To Sessions in time for round number 3. 9-4 as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Sessions, Morgan, and Papa Giorgio
the
up.
first baseman, number 16. Go that low. Ball low.
Moon locked in, but his stamina is running low.
Greg.
Full count here. Swung on into center field. Tracking back is Kipshaw Jr. It's over his head. It hits off the base of the wall. And that'll be a leadoff double for the Retrievers.
Now batting the shortstop. Now pitching, number 57.
And that will be it for Moon. In comes Alonzo Plows.
Go that low.
I believe it is also Plows' return off the IL. Yep.
Right.
And Morgan gets rung up looking, 1 away.
Now batting the catcher, number.
That will bring up Nick Papa Giorgio.
Low. Foul ball. Right.
Swinging us there, 1-2 the count. Grounded to second, or short, I should say. Smith gets it to Henry in time for 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number.
And here's Vera Hewitt 0 for 3.
No.
And Hewitt puts this one into left. Tracking back is Cat at the wall. It's gone. Vera Hewitt with a 2-run shot makes it 9-6.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 29. That's inside. That's down. Low. Ball 4. Take your base.
That's a walk from Plows to bring up Johnny Bravo.
Center fielder, number 5. Strike.
Runner's going. The throw is going to be not in time, so the runner is safe.
Outside. Strike.
1 and 2 here to Bravo. He's 1 for 4. Down the third base line, Mannequin's able to scoop it. The throw is going to be not in time. So an infield single for Papa Giorgio has runners at the corners here for French Tater. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-swing game here. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's French Tater. Started off the season with 2 home runs. His team could really use one here. Popped up into right. This should end the inning. Under it is Yellow, and he makes a catch for out number 3. The Retrievers do get 2 back, make it a 3-run game heading into the top of the 9th inning. It's Smith, Henry, and Galileo Cat.
Number 2.
Do you think fielding affects how fast fielders can tag?
Ball inside.
I honestly, I don't think so. I just think tagging in this game is fundamentally broken. Like, we rarely see an actual tag applied effectively, like,
The first baseman, number 4.
because I immediately go to, like, Yeti Olsen in that second Skulls game. Like, he's got
Off the plate.
70 fielding, or maybe it's speed that he's really good in. But still, he's got a passable amount of fielding and didn't apply a tag. I really don't, unfortunately. Like, it would make sense if it did, but I just think tagging in this game is not great, just in general.
No. Low. That's inside. Strike. Strike. Take your base. Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
A 2-out walk, and that's going to bring up Buzz Yellow one last time.
Ball inside. Strike. That's up.
A slow grounder to the left side of the infield. Pock is able to get up with it and gets to first in time for round number 3. So the deficit is 3 to tie, 4 to win here for the Retrievers. No Brim, Pock, and Sessions due up.
The right fielder, number 23. Inside.
Clowns on the mound trying to close this game out for the Skulls.
Strike. Ball low.
3-1 to No Brim. Slow grounder to first. Henry up with it. She'll step on the bag for round number 1.
Now batting.
Brings
the
up Smart Pock.
third baseman, number 26. Ball inside. Strike. Strike. Ball inside.
This one is going to be through the right side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit for Pock. I'll bring up Steve Sessions, 1 for 4 today.
Number 16.
Pressure mounting a bit.
Strike.
Tie and run is on the on-deck circle for the Retrievers still. 0-2 count to Sessions.
Ball inside.
That one's a bit wide. Sessions doesn't chase. Inside, 2-2. In the dirt. Oh, no. Oh. That one got away from Longshanks. The runner was going, but got back just in the nick of time. And Sessions battles back from 0-2 to draw a walk. And Morgan at the plate here is the tying run. She gets pulled in favor of Max Swingens. And Plows gets pulled in favor of Jonathan Dack. First pitch called, strike on the changeup. Swung on, fouled off, 0-2 count here to Swingens.
That's inside.
Swingens checks his swing there, 1-2. Grounder to short, Smith to second for one, to first, not in time. Swingens beats it out by a step, and the game goes on here for Papa Giorgio. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Takes a first pitch strike on the 2-seam. Grounder up the middle. No one's able to get to it. That's going to roll into center field. The runner's going to try to advance to third, and he's safe. Runners at the corners once again. It's 9-7. So Vera Hewitt, who already has a home run today, is representing the winning run for the Retrievers. This one, a grounder to third. Mannequin knocks it down and stays with it and gets the throw in time to first for round number 3, and the Skulls are victorious here in game number 1. Mannequin bobbled it, but it stayed with him just enough for him to recover to get the throw off in time and save the game for the Skulls, 9-7. The scoring picked up there halfway through. We were blitzing through that game. 12 hits for the Skulls. 4 people with a pair of hits, and Green the third with 3. As I mentioned earlier, just having an absolute career resurgence here with the Skulls. 11 hits for the Retrievers. 3 from No Brim, 2 from Giorgio, and 2 from Bravo. 4 total home runs in this game. Cretaceous Moon with the win. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts and a walk, 3 hits allowed, save to Jonathan Dack, who got the last 2 outs of the game. Newsgirl takes the loss, 4 earned through those 3 home runs in 1 2/3. The MVP is Green the third, followed by Kim and Buzz Yellow. And stay with us here as we jump into game number 2. We're going to have the Stingers take on the Wrong Fielders. As we go to Colonial Plaza, this needs to be Pot of Gold. This needs to be Leroy McJenkins. And that needs to be Cage. All right, game number 2. So let's update this guy. So it's now a heroic 4-3 lead. With that win for the Skulls, they're third on the season. Still technically in the playoff picture in the Epic, as the lower parts of the conference have not performed up to expectations. And that's a strikeout on the first at bat. On the first batter faced by Daryl Cage. That brings up Squash Pixel. After the ball players started 6-0, they have dropped 3 straight. And the NOLA's division is actually separated by only about a half a game. Stingers come to this game 5-4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Actually, a full game, excuse me, not a half a game. Ball players 6-3. So could tie the ball players in wins here if they can come up victorious over the Wrong Fielders here. That's going to be through the left side of the infield. Ace de Salsa continues the inning with a 2-out single through the left side of the infield.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 22.
Popped up into left. That will be caught by Chris Cloverfield for round number 3. And to the bottom of the first we go.
The second baseman,
Wrong fielder still the only winless team in the league.
That's low.
Coming to this game 0-8. Otto Gold on the mound for the Stingers as this one's a fly out into right. Otto Gold, 10 innings pitched this season, only giving up 2 earned runs,
number
8 strikeouts and 8 walks, 7 hits given up, a 1.8 ERA and a 1.5 whip. So an excellent season put together so far by Pot of Gold. The walk's the only real thing to complain about there. A full count here to Trudy Fruity, and Fruity will walk. Once again, I am undefeated in jinxes.
baseman, number 10.
Brings up Grim Bullock.
Inside. Inside.
That's a 3-0 count to Bullock.
Ball
That's not close, and that's going to be another walk. So back-to-back walks issued by Pot of Gold. And Baleen Curtis has an opportunity to get the wrong fielders on the board first. 2 on, only 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
high. Ball high.
That's 7-8 straight balls. Gold finally finds his own there,
Ball low.
but misses again. 3-1. Pot of Gold struggling here. Swung on. That's going to be through the left side of the infield. Trickle into left field. Runners will stay put. They go station to station. And the bases are loaded here for Chris Cloverfield.
Fielder,
Zarby at third couldn't quite scoop that one up. It scoots just right by him. Another first pitch ball from Pot of Gold. This one's hit. Dallas, Texas backhands it. He gets it to second for 1. The first in time. A huge Dragon special turned by Dallas, Texas. And the Stingers escape with a 0-0 first inning. That was a weird way to say that. An absolutely huge Dragon special keeps the game scoreless. That's a much better turn of phrase.
Outside.
Darrell Cage to start the second inning.
Ball 4 taken.
And he gives up a 4-pitch walk
now batting,
to Matthew
the
Kennedy,
first baseman,
which brings up Dank Highgrass. You know, this is a bit of a trap game for the Stingers. I would definitely categorize their season as winning the games I don't think they really should have, and losing the games they really shouldn't have. You know, they've had a really backward season as the wrong fielders turn a Dragon special of their own. Instantly put 2 away here for Zarby.
Foul ball. Nope, that's high.
And Zarby with a soft grounder to first. Bullock will step on the bag himself for round number 3. And we'll head into the bottom of the second inning. Dartboard Wayne and Carl Scott due up for the wrong fielders here.
now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
Nope, that's low. Ball inside. Steve. Foul.
2-2 the count to Dartboard. And strike 3 called on the outside edge.
Now batting, the right.
Gold with his first strikeout of the day.
Number 11.
Inside.
This is a grounder. Dallas, Texas up with it in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 49.
Ball high.
Pot of Gold locked in now somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But Zarbi catches the foul out and will go to the top of the third, still scoreless.
Now batting. The
See,
catcher,
I would love to know
number
how that
23.
works, because he walked to and had a base hit given up. And granted, his defense turned the Dragons special. I don't know if that helps it.
The left
But no, I
fielder,
consider, like,
number 12.
not to like try and toot my own horn, but Johnny Sins had a really good game against the ball players on day one, but never got to locked in, but never ran into the situation he did. And he had an error that knocked him down to tense, but like I feel like he should have been locked in, and at worst that error would have knocked him back down to neutral. So really bizarre. Like, I understand why Daryl Cage is locked in. Like, this is like last season Daryl Cage. I didn't even know that was two with 2 outs. So quick work there as we head to the bottom of the third.
Now batting. The catcher.
Here's
number
Boomer Lasers.
19.
Lasers first pitch swinging, pops this one up into center. Texas will make his way over for out number 1.
Now batting.
Leroy McJenkins Jr.
Number 7.
Nope, that's high. Steve.
1-2 the count to him.
That's off the plate.
Slider just running a bit wide for a goal today here. Bit too much break on it. Couple of back-to-back pitches fouled off by McJenkins.
That's inside.
That two-seamer runs inside, but that slider is placed perfectly, and McJenkins gets rung up there.
The designated hitter.
And here's Trudy Fruity.
18.
Well, once again, Pot of Gold perfectly balanced on strikes and walks this season, now at 10 apiece. As Fruity will get a base hit up the middle to extend the inning here for Grim Bullock.
The first baseman. Number 10.
Nope, outside. Off the plate.
Look for runners going in. Nabel Perez guns down Fruity, and the side is retired. And we'll go to the top of the fourth, still scoreless here.
Number 9.
Daryl Cage looking like the Daryl Cage of
That's outside.
season 6. Only allowed 2 base runners so far, struck out 2 through 3 innings pitched. 2-2 count here to squash Pixel. And Pixel pops this one up down the first base line. He'll be caught by Grim Bullock for out number 1.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 20.
The ace to Salsa, the lone hit given up so far today by Cage. And he will get another one. So ace to Salsa, being a thorn in Cage's side here today, has both the hits off him so far.
Now batting.
I'll bring up
the
Jackson
designated
Moore the
hitter.
first.
Number
Nabil
22.
Pervez. Nabil Pervez.
Nope, outside.
Well, this one's a line shot into right. Won't it? Oh, I have never seen an outfielder jump for a ball in the middle of the
Now
outfield.
batting. The right fielder. Number 2.
I have never seen that before in this game. I've only ever seen outfielders jump when they're up against the wall.
Out. Safe.
Now batting. The first
That was the
baseman.
most unbelievable thing I think I've ever seen in this game. And we've seen a lot, but I've never seen an outfielder just jump in the middle of the outfield. Dank Highgrass puts this one deep into right center. It's going to be gone! Just sneaks over the top of the wall inside the railing into right center. And it's a 3-run home run for Dank Highgrass, and the Stingers strike first.
Now batting. The third baseman. Number 20.
I'm still a bit stunned
That's foul.
at what we've had conspire here this inning.
No.
Woden Wang jumping, coming up empty, allowing a double to someone. I don't even know who it was. And that one's going to bounce inside the baseline and roll into the corner. Zarbi's digging for 2. and he'll get there safely.
Now batting,
And here
the
is
catcher, number 23.
Nabil Pervez. I wonder, I mean, he has some legendary lore behind him, but
Out.
with the season Penelope Garcia has had in the minors, I almost wonder if a change might be in order. She's absolutely been smoking it down there.
Batting, the first baseman.
And here we go to Grim Bullock, and what is now a completely different game.
Ball inside. Ball high. That's outside. Take your base.
Now
But Pot of Gold
batting,
back with a walk here. 2 walks to Grim Bullock, brings up Bailey Curtis.
44.
This one's hit hard. Oh, but just cuts foul. Unlucky for Curtis.
Strike.
And swings at that one. Swing and a miss. She gets rung up there. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts.
Number
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be for Pot of Gold.
That's low. Strike.
And another strikeout. Chris Cloverfield goes down swinging.
the third baseman, number 7.
That brings up Andrea Dartboard. 2 outs with a runner aboard. Pot of Gold's ahead 0-2. That's going to be a grounder to Highgrass. He'll take it himself round number 3. And we'll head up to the top of the 5th. 3-0 in favor of the Stingers. We've got Pendragon, Dallas, Texas, and Squash
Now batting,
Pixel.
the left fielder, number 12.
Robot, is that your pitch? Like, did you create him, or do you just like him, or the Stingers? I assume he is your created player. Nice. I mean, yeah, he's honestly one of the better pitchers in the league, like, this year. Like, the innings pitched is a bit low, but, and I think that's probably because of the weird walks, but we're noticing a trend of walks coming back up. We have more walks than strikeouts this season so far, and by a decent clip, actually, which is not something you really want to see. A hard hit ball by Dallas, Texas to short. Curtis scoops it up and gets the throw off in time. A great play by Curtis at short,
Center fielder, number 9.
preventing Texas of an infield single.
That's inside.
Runner does advance to second.
Ball outside. Steve.
This is a moonshot into right center. I think the park will contain this one. Carl Scott is at the warning track, and he'll make the catch round number 2. Runner does tag up and advance to third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And here's
number
Ace to
20.
Salsa. No longer the only Stinger with hits today.
That's outside. Ball high. Inside. Take your base.
And that will be a walk for Ace to Salsa.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 22.
Brings up Jackson Moore with runners at the corners. The day from Daryl Cage started off good, but then got really weird after that. I'm still trying to recover emotionally from that play in right field with Woden Wayne. That's a hard hit ball, but Dartboard's able to snag that one over her head for round number 3. Saves a run, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-0 here. 7-8-9 do it for the wrong fielders.
The right fielder, number
Pot of Gold locked in at 61 pitches, though, starting the bottom of the 5th, so that pitch count a bit high.
Now,
1-2 count here to Wayne.
nope, that's high.
Doesn't chase high. Oh, but that one's called a strike. The 5th strikeout of the game for Pot of Gold.
batting,
He's starting to get on a roll here. He's definitely locked in. 5 Ks through 4 to thirds here so far. 1-1 here to Carl Scott.
Off the plate.
Off speed there, misses. That one's into left. That's going to get down for a base hit for Carl Scott.
Now batting, the catcher.
This will bring up Boomer Lasers. 1 on, 1 out here.
Ball high.
This one is to third. Zarby with a great play. Oh, the runner's going. He double ups. Carl Scott. Oh, what a horrible mistake by Carl Scott. But that perfectly epitomizes the season the wrong fielders are having.
Number 2.
Old players making mistakes and just sloppy baseball from the wrong fielders.
Ball high.
Honestly, starting to consider their date with infamy here.
Inside.
Still some baseball yet to be played in this game, but the question should be made if this team can win a game.
The first baseman, number 19.
So a great play made by Zarby to end the inning. This is a high fly ball into center by Dank Highgrass. Scott is under it, and he makes the catch for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
And here is Zarby. But he'll ground this one to short. 1-2-3 inning for Darrell Cage, and we'll go bottom of the 6th. Still only 3-0. Stingers aren't running away with this game as they really should be.
Now batting,
Letting the wrong fielders kind of hang around here.
number 7.
Leroy McJenkins to lead things off top of the order for the wrong fielders. 0 for 2 today
Nope. Outside.
is McJenkins. 2-1 count here. Grounder to short. DeSalsa up with it. In time, 1 away.
Now batting,
Trudy Fruity here.
designated hitter, number
I don't know why
19.
my brain is this way, but I always want to say Trudy McFruity as Trudy Fruity puts this one to left, but it dies about 3 feet from the fence as it's caught by Pendragon for round number 2.
Number 10.
And here's Grim Bullock, 2 of the 3 walks given up by Gold today. As this one's put into center field. And, oh no! Squash Pixel drops it! And the inning will continue.
The shortstop, number 44.
They would be, Puppet. The other worst record is 1-13 put together by the Wildcats in season
That's foul.
3. Because 4, I think, was the first year that
That's foul.
Aggie had taken over the Wildcats.
Safe.
Yeah, so season 3 Wildcats, I believe.
Ball high.
So here's Bailing Curtis, a chance for the wrong fielders after the error by Squash Pixel.
That's down.
It's a 2-2 count here. Swing and a miss! Another strikeout for Pot of Gold, and the side is retired. And we'll go to the 7th inning, still 3-0 in favor of the Stingers.
The catcher.
Oh, the
number
Gauchos only had 1 win in
23.
season 5? I guess I forgot about that.
That's low.
So 2 1-13 seasons then.
That's low.
Darrell Cage still on the mound, though. Hard hit ball, but right to McJenkins Jr. He gets it on the 1 hop, gets it to Bullock in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Inside. Steve. Nope. That's high.
2-1 here to Yomika Pendragon. Check swing there, 2-2. High towering fly ball, lots of foul territory here in Colonial Plaza, and Cloverfield will make his way over to make the catch
second baseman,
for round number 2.
number 12.
And that brings up Dallas, Texas. 0 for 3 today.
Inside.
Not a great day for him as the leadoff hitter. Grounder to second. McJenkins up with it in time for round number 3. Mojo down for Dallas, Texas as we go into the bottom of the 7th. I want to thank you all for tuning in to the first stream of Super Saturday here in Week 6 as we conclude interconference play here. Be sure to join our Discord if you haven't. And be sure to follow, and if you can, subscribe to the SSBL here, as we still have plenty of regular season baseball to bring you.
Nope, that's high.
Popped up will stay in the infield. Under it is Dallas, Texas.
Out.
And he'll make the catch for round number 2.
Now batting, the right. Now pitching.
And
number
Gold
62.
will get pulled in favor of Robin Ryan. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ryan has the stats for that pull, but Pot of Gold was mowing people down after that inning where he walked a few. Why not go with the hot hand, especially with him locked in? I don't remember what his pitch count was offhand, but they didn't ask me, and Ryan will lead things off with a walk, so
Now batting,
the move becomes ever more curious,
number
which brings up Carl Scott. A nice curveball in there for strike 1. And that will be a grounder to Salsa, who gets it first in time for round number 3. And the side is retired. Top of the 8th we go. Still a 3-0 game. Only runs coming off the 3-run home run by Dank Highgrass all the way back in the 3rd inning. That really bizarre 3rd inning. Dale Cage still on the mound, the starter for the Wrong Fielders, as he's in the low 90s on the pitch count. Oh! But Pixel just ended his day.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number now pitching, number 54.
He'll be fine, but a hard pill to swallow for the Wrong Fielders as Pixel gets thrown out on the hit and run, but DeSalsa didn't do the hit part, and McJenkins Jr. scoops that one for round number 2.
The designated hitter.
This weird game keeps getting weirder.
Nope, outside. Ball high.
2-1 the count here to Jackson Moore. It's Venus Shipley on the mound who relieved the injured Daryl Cage and will give up a 2-out walk to Moore.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Which brings up Matthew Kennedy.
Outside. Low.
2-2 here. Swung on. That's going to be a grounder through the right side of the infield. That's going to be a base hit for Kennedy. Runners going first to third. A close play, but Jackson Moore able to slide under the tag from Dartboard, and he is safe. And here's Dank Highgrass,
Nope, inside.
the man who has made all the difference in the world here in this game. The 3-run home run. Literally all the scoring we've seen so far in this one. He's got a 3-0 count. Lays off that one. Call a strike, 3-1. Runners going, but it won't matter as Highgrass is walked, and the bases will be loaded for Czar
Now
B.
batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Czar B not having the greatest of seasons, hitting 129 coming into this week. 3 for 31,
Ball high.
6 RBIs on the season. Has 1 home run to his name. This one's into right center. Tracking it is Cage and Wayne, but no one is fast enough to track it down, and it's going to fall on the warning track and bounce around, and the bases will be cleared by Czar B.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
And that sound you hear, I believe, is the fat lady singing. Not a lot of speed in the outfield for the Wrong Fielders. But, oh, close play at the plate there, but Czar B's able to slide in there, and it's 7-0.
Fielder, number 12.
The Wrong Fielders bullpen doing what they do best, as I think every pitcher down there, apart from
Inside.
Cam Iconic, the relief pitcher, or the closing pitcher, I should say, is below
Nope, that's
Ryzen level. So the Stingers have blown it open here, as they rightfully should have. Took them a bit longer than expected.
Now pitching.
And speak of the devil, here is Cam Iconic, too little too late.
Inside.
2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 8 for the Stingers. Anyone else in the outfield with a little bit more speed?
Nope. Low.
That ball that got down was such a high fly ball. I feel like anyone else really could have gotten it. I don't think either Wayne or Cage is that fast anymore.
Foul ball.
Darrell Cage with only 36 speed in center field. And Woden Wayne, as Dallas, Texas gets retired again. He's 0 for 5 today. Woden Wayne with 59 speed in right field.
Now batting, the catcher.
You really need probably about
19.
65, 70 speed in the outfield if you really want to start someone there. That's going to be over the glove of Czar B, and that's going to go all the way to the corner. And that's going to be a leadoff double for the wrong fielders.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
But it was a lost year anyway for the wrong fielders. Trying to rebuild here. McJenkins with a foul out to Ryan as he straddles
Batting,
the third base line, making that catch.
number 18.
Off the plate. Foul ball.
Rounded to third, Zarby up with it to first in time for round number 2,
Now batting,
which brings up Grim Bullock.
baseman, number 10.
Nope. Outside. Ball. Inside. Outside.
3-1 to Bullock. He's already walked twice today. That one just finds his own. The count is full. Swing and a miss. Ryan strikes him out. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. 7-0 in favor of the Stingers. 2-3-4 due up for them here.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Foul ball. Ball. High. Nope. Outside.
2-1 here to squash Pixel Tints. He had that error in center field a while ago and strikes out swinging there to Iconic. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Nope. That's high.
Rounded to short. Curtis to Bullock for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated
And here's Jackson
hitter,
Moore, the 4th.
number 22.
Ball. High. That's down. Ball. Low. Ball 4. Take your base.
Jackson Moore will walk
Now
to
batting,
continue the inning to
right
bring up
fielder,
Matthew Kennedy.
Number 2.
That's outside. Nope. Inside.
And Matthew Kennedy into right field, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot makes it 9-0 in favor of the Stingers. And it looks like the wrong fielders are headed to 0-9 thanks to the 0-9 loss here against the Stingers. 0-9, 0-9,
The first baseman, number 19.
0-9.
Ball high. Inside. Ball high.
Popped up, this should end the inning, and it's caught for round number 3. And here we go, bottom of the 9th. 4, 5, 6 to up for the wrong fielders.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 44.
Can they scoot across any kind of moral victory?
Inside. Nope, that's high. Ball high.
3-1 from Ryan. Full count. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Ryan.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6.
Ball high. Strike. That's foul.
1-2 the count here to Chris Cloverfield. He pops this one into right. That'll be caught by Kennedy, 2 away.
Now batting,
And here is Andrea Dartboard, the last chance for the wrong fielders.
number 7.
Foul. Ball high. Ball inside.
3-1.
Take your base.
And that will be a walk, so the game will extend.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
And a grounder to second should end the game. Texas to Highgrass for out number 3, and the Stingers win 9-0 and even up the interconference play at 4 apiece. Let's take a look at some stats here. 11 hits for the Stingers. It took them a few innings to get their bats woken up, but they finally answered a bit of the call. Pair hits from DeSalsa, Kennedy, and Czar B. And it was Kennedy and Highgrass with home runs. Only 4 hits from the wrong fielders, Fruity, Bullock, Curtis, and Scott. Pot of Gold with the win, 6 2/3, no earned, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. And Ryan with a save, looking pretty good. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, only 1 hit given up. Cage gets the loss, 3 earned through 7. 7 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Shipley, bad, and Iconic, not great. Kennedy, Highgrass, and Zarbi are your MVPs. Let's not delay and get into game number 3 with the Cyclones and the Lumberjacks. A contest between the 2 new entrants back in Season 4. We're going to go to Apple Field. And it will be Helix Fernandez, as this is game number 8 for the Cyclones, coming in at 3 and 4. And for the Lumberjacks, they're coming in at 6 and 0 and have yellow or green on the mound. Jacks, I'm pretty sure nothing's changed. Gonzalez, Brainstorm, Tygo, Barco, Callens, Hecker, Dream, Ball. Oh, is that right? Oh, because it's Luzon. Right field. 1, 3, C. Center. Perfect. All right, here we go. Lumberjacks looking to stay perfect on the year. Cyclones trying to get back to 500 and stay in that Nova's division race. See yellow or green first on the mound. Lumberjacks. Now the lone
Number 12.
team that plays in Apple Field. We used to have 3 teams that played here. Ball players Bombers and the Lumberjacks, but then the Bombers and the Ball players both went west and now hold up residence at Emerald Diamond. Yellow Green starts off things with a walk to Hugh George
The
III.
shortstop, number 7.
Batting. And Hugh George is running, and he is under the tag of Denver Brainstorm, and he is in scoring position. Clear, we need Cyclones, and I need to remember my alphabet. And that one's through the right side of the infield. Runners running third, headed from home. The throw from Luzon is not going to be in time, and the Cyclones strike very early and lead 1-0.
Number 20.
Pitching. And that one's up the middle. Cyclones peppering the ball around here to start things off early. 2 aboard here, already up 1-0 here. Nobody out in the first inning. Here's Doug Kelly. Doug Kelly with the hard hit ball, and that's under the glove of Phil Barco. Runners going around third, head from home. A good throw by Tank Tygo, not in time. Tygo with a good arm in left, but just a bit late. And the Cyclones up 2-0 already. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. Very surprising ordeals going on here early. Jabron Lames up to bat here with 2 aboard. Yellow or green already tense, giving up 4 base runners here without recording out, and behind 3-0 to Jabron Lames, and he will walk to load the bases. What is going on here in Apple Field? Here's Mitchell O'Brien.
Number 64.
And Mitchell O'Brien with a shot into right center. Tracking it is Luzon and Speedy. It's over the head of Speedy. It's going to fall, and the bases will not be cleared. I think the runners held up a bit, but 2 will score, and it's 4-0.
The third baseman, number 29.
And a hard hit ball into center by Jet County will bring home another run. It's 5-0. Still nobody out here in the top of the first.
The second baseman, number 66.
I am beside myself. Yellow or green is rattled. We've almost hit through the lineup without recording it out here in the top of the first for the Cyclones. Shut up, ESPN. Nobody likes you. And that'll be a walk, and the bases are loaded again here for Jerome Diligence.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10. Break. Nope, high.
1-1 to Diligence, the number 9 hitter. 2-1. 3-1. Nowhere to put Diligence. And that's going to be a walk to bring in a run. We have batted through the lineup here in the top of the first inning. Nobody out here for the Cyclones, and they lead 6-0. Oh, and Hugh George the third hits a grand slam. What in the world is going on here in Apple Field?
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
It's 10-0, and still nobody is out. Yellow or green with the 10 infinity ERA.
Break.
This one into right, tracking it is Luzon, and the first out has finally been made.
The designated hitter, number 20.
And Angelo gives Raps a second out,
Now batting, the
and that brings up Doug Kelly.
number 14. Strike. Low. No, outside.
That's a grounder to Brainstorm, and the inning will finally come to a close. But a 10-run first inning for the Cyclones. The Lumberjacks have been comeback kids this season, trying to put in their work making it very difficult for themselves here. Let's see how Helix Fernandez fares in the first inning here. He's behind 3-1 to Gonzalez, and he gives up a leadoff walk to Gonzalez.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
We might be in for some chaos ball here in game number 3, gentlemen.
Straight. That's up.
And Denver Brainstorm is going to put this one into the gap. That's going to get down. That's probably going to score Speedy from first. And it's 10-1.
Now batting,
Oh boy. Buckle your seatbelts, everyone.
number
I think we're already in for some madness, but who knows what else. Take Tygo into left center. Tracking that is Jabron Lames, and he will actually make the catch for out number 1. But Denver Brainstorm will tag up. He's at third now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
That one is foul. Grounder to the left side of the field, and no one wants to catch that hot potato. And it's going to be infield single.
Now batting,
10-2.
the catcher, number 34. Straight.
Allen's way out in front of that one.
No, that's low.
This one could end the inning. 5-4-3 Dragons special. We do combine for 12 runs in the first inning, but the Cyclones scored 10 of them.
Now batting,
And we'll finally go into the top of the second.
19.
Yellow or green still on the mound.
No,
Rattled 10 earned runs.
straight.
Oof.
Outside. Strike.
2-2 the count to Jabron Lames here.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, and a ball way outside the zone, and he goes down swinging.
Batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Yellow or green just trying to get up another inning or two before they turn to
Nope, high.
the bullpen. Trying to leave with some sort of shred of dignity.
Strike.
3-1 count to Mitchell O'Brien.
Right.
Swing and a miss there. These Cyclone hitters are antsy, but Brian lays off that one. Will draw a walk here.
The
Jet
third
County
baseman,
up to bat.
Number 29.
Jet County flies this one into left.
Out.
Tank Tygo will make the catch for round number 2. The Cyclones are an
Now
enigma.
batting, the second baseman.
They can
number
just as easily
66.
look like one of the better teams in the league, but then
Down.
just as easily look like one of the worst teams in the league. It is just so bizarre. And we're only in the second inning. Who knows what else could happen? They can easily choke this lead away. We've seen it happen before. Well, I'm not sure if we've seen a lead this magnitude ever blown before, but it wouldn't be outside the realm of expectations from what we've seen from the Cyclones in their history.
Number 10.
So 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the second here for Jerome Diligence.
Ball high.
He walked with the bases loaded the last time up.
Strike.
He's got a 2-1 count here.
Right.
Swinging a miss, 2-2.
That's outside.
Count runs full. Runners are going. That one's hit. Barco Jr. is able to dig it. And the throw in time for out number 3. So a 0 up on the board for Or Green in the top of the second. We go bottom half. Hecker, Dream, and Ball do it for the
Now
Lumberjacks.
batting, the third baseman, number 18. That's inside. Ball inside. Strike.
Hernandez finds the bottom of the zone, makes it a 3-1 count to Hecker. Hecker puts this one into center field. Tracking back is Jabron Lames, and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch for out number 1.
Batting, the first baseman.
Yeah, Puppet, welcome. 10-2 in the bottom of the second. Cyclones scored 10 in the top of the first and did not have an out recorded on them. A 10 spot before they recorded an out. Hit hard. That's going to get down into right. O'Brien tried to slide for it. Came up empty. Remains a single for
Now
the Lumberjacks. Here's Buck Ball.
designated hitter, number 34.
No, the Lumberjacks have been coming from behind all season, Puppet. They're trying to set a new personal best.
That's inside.
They want to challenge themselves. Make it feel like they earned 7-0. Ball flies out to left for route number 2, which brings up Chris Luzon.
The right fielder, number
Chris Luzon, since joining the Lumberjacks, has turned his season around and will get a base hit through the right side of the infield. Luzon, since being a Lumberjack, now is 6 for 10.
number 1.
I think only had 1 or 2 hits while in a Unicorns uniform, so change of scenery, doing well for him. But Speedy Gonzalez will fly out to left to retire the side, and we'll head into the top of the 3rd inning. 10-2. We got some weird stuff going on. Here's Hugh George.
Number 12.
A grand slam already on his ledger today. Oregon has managed to battle her way back up to 10s, but Hugh George will single up the middle. And back down to rattled will go Oregon. I wonder if her day will finally be done. No, they're leaving her out there for some reason.
That's down.
Longest I think I've seen a rattled pitcher just be absolutely thrown out there to rot. And this one's going to get down into the gap, but Gonzalez, a good cutoff, prevents extra bases for Angelo, but
The designated
Hugh
hitter,
George will go first to 3rd, and that will be it for Oregon.
2.
A big oof for her brings in the veteran Lucio Ball, and Ball gives up a single for the first batter he faces and makes it 11-2 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 14.
I mean, the odds are in that favor.
Follow.
We have yet to have a cycle here in Season 7. We've had maybe a couple people be close, but no one quite getting there. I think, actually, on opening day, G. Baby Evans was a single away from it.
Number
He just
19.
missed the easiest part. Bases loaded here for Jabron Lames. Nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Cyclones looking to later it on a bit thicker. Already have 1 in this inning. 2-1 the count here from Ball to Lames. That one's low. 3-1. Fouled off by Lames. Full count. Pitch is swung on, fouled off. Bit of a hanger over the middle of the plate. That was juicy. And that one misses. Another bases loaded one given up by the Lumberjacks. Another one comes across. It's 12-2.
64.
Lucio Ball is tense. O'Brien swinging at that one, falls behind 0-2. Oh my goodness, what a disgusting at-bat from O'Brien. Trying to swing at everything, comes up empty and gets retired via the strikeout. Sit down and think about what you've done, O'Brien. That was awful. Here's Jet County. Bases loaded, only 1 out. 1-1 count to County. That one misses. As is that, it's 3-1. That one finds his own. The count is full. Oh, goodbye. Another grand slam for the Cyclones. It is 16-2. .453 feet into right center.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I did not
number
see this
66.
one coming.
Inside. Foul ball. That's up.
And the inning continues as that's a base hit into center for Fat Hugh. In the words of Fizak, the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming. Lucio Ball is now rattled. Jerome Diligence, first pitch swinging, pops this one up. That'll be caught by Callens for round number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And here is Hugh
number
George
12.
III. This could be one of those cycle candidates. He's already got the home run and a single. He's definitely got the speed for 3. Have I ever been to Iowa? No, I've never been to Iowa. Penn State, Iowa, right? Is that what you're talking about? Is game day going to be there? I feel like I remember them saying game day was going to be there. Who has? I mean, you're right. 6 for the Cyclones there, 16-2 going into the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 6. Strike. Ball inside. Strike.
Maybe I was thinking of Big Noon Saturday that already announced that they were going to be at Iowa. Denver Brainstorm into foul territory. Making his way over is Mitchell O'Brien. He'll make the catch in foul territory, out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10.
I mean, the only other... Well, I won't say the only other. They won't be at OU Texas because Texas lost to Arkansas. Isn't Florida Georgia usually the same week as OU Texas?
The shortstop.
Well, they won't go to Georgia again because they're at Georgia this week for Arkansas. They usually don't go to schools back-to-back weeks. 1, 2, 3 inning there as we go to the top of the 4th. Wouldn't go to any Pac-12 game because Pac-12 is a mess. Here comes Jefferson Steelflex in a very different situation than he's used to coming into. Doesn't negate the fact that Jefferson Steelflex is probably the best pitcher of the league this year. Steelflex coming in with only 1 earned run through 20 1/3 innings pitched. A .44 ERA. Only get up 9 hits to 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, a .68 whip. So Steelflex has been absolutely lights out for the Lumberjacks. One of the main reasons they find themselves at 6-0 has kept them in games and saved them games late in the stages of them, but not sure if Lumberjacks can climb this type of mountain. Nothing is impossible, but the deficit is 14 as we go into the bottom of the 4th. Popped up. Under it is Diligence. He'll make the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 18. Ball inside.
Chris Luzon into left. Tracking that is George, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
This one is going to get down in front of Hugh George for a bomber special. 2-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
This is kind of where I thought the Stingers and Wrongfielders game would be, like in like the first 3 or 4 innings. Like it was 3-0 until like the 7th. This, you can never expect what this game's going to give you.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 19.
Jabron Lanes to lead things off here. 0 for 1 today. 2 walks with an RBI. 2-2 the count from Steelflex. Grounder to second. Brainstorm up with it in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Strike! Ball high. Outside. Ball. Strike.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout for Steel Flex.
Now batting,
That
the
puts two
third
away.
baseman,
Here's Jet County.
Number 29.
Another man trying to hunt down that cycle, but for all the good it would do him, he's already maxed out on batting, so a cycle would do him no good whatsoever. And another 0 up on the board for Steel Flex as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, still 16-2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
Strike. Strike. That's inside. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss from Luzon. A strikeout for Helix Fernandez. Brings us back to the top of the order here with Speedy Gonzalez.
That's inside. Ball inside. Strike.
Mitch O'Brien with another foul out caught for number 2.
The second baseman, number
Not a lot of foul territory here in Apple Field, but Mitch O'Brien making the most of it. David Brainstorm will single up the middle.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10.
Strike. Strike.
Popped up third base side. Jet County will be under it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 6th, 16-2. Still the score here. Cyclones with 5 more runs than they have hits.
Second baseman, number 66.
But Steel Flex doing what Steel Flex has done all season. 2 innings pitched so far and a strikeout. No base runners given up so far.
That's inside. Strike. Strike 3.
And make it 2 strikeouts as Fat Hugh goes down looking.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10.
Inside. Strike. Strike. Strike 3, you're out.
And back-to-back strikeouts for Steel Flex.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Steel Flex really ringing them up to 30 strikeouts now.
Strike.
Here's leadoff hitter Hugh George.
Ball inside. Ball inside. Foul ball.
That's a grounded to first. Gene Dream will take himself for round number 3. 3 perfect innings so far for Steel Flex. But it's still a 14-run game as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
That's inside. No, outside.
Bill Gabarco Jr. with a single up the middle.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34.
No.
It's a hard hit ball under the glove of Timber Woods at short. Lumberjacks have a bit of offense going here in the home half of the 6th. Got runners at the corners here for Flip Hecker.
Third baseman,
Nobody out here.
number 18.
Ball inside.
And his 8 hits, a walk, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout through 5 innings pitched so far. And Flip Hecker will take the home run lead with his 6th home run of the season. Makes it 16-5. Flip Hecker with the outright home run lead in the SSBL with home run number 6 on the season.
The first baseman,
A bit of silver lining for
number 34.
the Lumberjacks here. And the inning continues with a single in, 2 right. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 34.
It's Alfonso Sims on the mound in relief of Helix Fernandez. Oh, and he gets buckballed, a strikeout looking.
Now batting, the
Brings up
right
Chris Luzon.
fielder, number 10.
Luzon pops this one into left. That will be caught by George for out number 2.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order here, Speedy Gonzalez.
number 1.
That's a grounder to short. Timberwoods, 2 first in time for round number 3. 3-run shot makes it 16-5 going into the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Strike. That's inside.
Steelflex on a mission to make his ERA as microscopic as possible. As that's a fly out to right for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 20.
Strike. No. Strike.
1 and 2 to Angelo. Angelo fouls that one off.
Elbow. You're out.
Swing and a miss. A 4th strikeout for Steelflex. This man
Now batting, the
is
first baseman,
an absolute
number 14.
menace this season.
Ball inside. Strike. That's inside. That's up.
3 and 1 here to Doug Kelly. And that's a grounder back to Steelflex. And that's 4 straight innings of perfect baseball from Jefferson Steelflex. We'll head into the bottom of the 7th and 11-run game. Denver Brainstorm to lead things off here.
Now in the game, number 30.
Juan Minnie will come in defensively at 3rd. Jet County goes to 1st. Even the Cyclones are worried about blowing this 11-run lead. They've seen what Jefferson Steelflex doing to their offense.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10.
That's going to be a base hit through the right side of the infield. Tank Tygo aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
Strike.
Popped up. Under it is Alfonso Sims. He makes the catch for round number 2.
Now batting,
Brings up Shelby
the
Collins.
catcher, number 34.
Hard hit ball, but that'll be into the stands.
Outside. Strike. That's up.
Swing and a miss. And the side is retired and will go to the top of the 8th. Both teams with 11 runs, but the actual score that matters is also separated by 11.
Number 19.
Both teams with 11 hits, but ironically, the difference in the score is also 11.
No. Strike.
Jefferson Steelflex just pitching angrily.
Ball low.
Has gone 4 perfect innings so far. Luzon knocks that. Oh, Luzon.
Now batting, the right fielder.
That's an
number
error on
64.
Luzon. No blemishes still against Steelflex's record. And he immediately will get a Dragon special to retire the batter that did reach, the first batter that the Cyclones had in 4 innings. Steelflex is on fire.
Strike.
It's absolute madness.
No pipe. Ball inside.
And there's a base hit. Jet County finally puts the streak to end for Steel Flex.
Now batting, the second baseman.
But
number
still, only one
66.
base runner allowed in 4 2/3 is absolutely disgusting.
Foul ball. Ball inside. Strike. Take your base.
And a walk from Steel Flex.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10.
Ball high. That's down.
2 on, 2 out here for Jerome Diligence. 0 for 3. That one's in the dirt. 3-1.
Strike.
Steel Flex finds zone. The count is full. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. Steel Flex actually does bleed. He gives up an earned run. Oh, and Speedy would have thrown out the runner going to third, but Flip Hecker
Now batting, the
with his
right
second bobble
fielder,
of the inning.
number 12.
17-5.
That's outside. That's low.
18-5.
Now batting.
So
the
Steel Flex put up a good effort, but
number 7.
Cyclones finally came around on him. From on fire to neutral in a blink of an eye. But none of these none of these runs are earned
Strike.
because of Flip Hecker. Flip Hecker. Even when he bleeds, we have no evidence of it. 18-5, bottom of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 18.
That's up. That's up. Strike.
Flip Hecker into right center. High fly ball under Jabron Lames. Caught for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
Strike. That's down. Strike. Out.
Hugh George makes the catch in foul territory for round number 2. Brings up Buck Ball.
Number 34.
And Buck Ball will pop this one up. And we'll head to the top of the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Now pitching.
And Steel Flex will get pulled for Raleigh Fingus. Starting to wonder if this is the first time we've seen some other pitchers from the Lumberjacks this year.
That's outside. Foul ball.
Yep, this is a first appearance for Raleigh Fingus.
Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30.
Oh, ouch, off the ankle. That
Now
has to feel
batting,
awful.
The center fielder, number 19.
Outside. Ball high. That's inside. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Strike. No. Strike.
Rounder to the third. Hecker gets. I love how we talked about tags and having to be a good fielder to get tags, and
Now
Flip
batting,
Hecker with like 2 errors, and he tags the runner somehow and throws the double play. Bottom of the ninth we are.
Ball inside.
This game is being very weird today.
Foul ball.
18-5 in the bottom of the ninth. That's gonna be out number 1.
now batting, the center fielder, number 1.
Strike.
That's gonna down for a base hit.
Now batting, the second
Brings
baseman,
up Denver Brainstorm, having a good day at the plate, 2 for 4.
Nope. High.
And this one's hit into left, and Denver Brainstorm will touch them all.
now batting, the left. Now pitching, number
And that will do it for
40.
Sims. In comes Nori Aru.
Strike.
Swing and a miss there.
Strike.
Up the middle, Fat Hugh ranges over, gets it to first in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
And Phil Barco Jr., the last man standing, grounds to the third. Juan Minnie's able to dig it and gets the throw to third in time for out number 3. And the Cyclones will end the perfect season for the Lumberjacks. 18-7 here in Game 3 of the first stream of Super Saturday. The Lumberjacks can't overcome the 10-run first inning given up by yellow or green. 14 hits for the Cyclones along with 10 walks. There's your difference maker. 10 walks for the Cyclones. Only 1 walk drawn by the Lumberjacks. 3 hits for Hugh George. A pair for Woods and Angelo. 3 for Jet County. 2 grand slams on the day for the Cyclones. 3 hits for Dream. 3 hits for Brainstorm. Flip Hecker takes over the home run lead in the league with his 6th of the season. Hernandez with the win, 5 earned through 5. Sims 2 through 2 1/3, and Aru getting the last outs of the game. Yellow or green, 12 earned runs through 2 innings pitched. What is that ERA wise? That is 12 times 9 divided by 2, 54 ERA. Ball with 4 through 1, Steel Flex none through 5 because of the error, and Fingus a clean inning as well. Your Grand Slam hitters, Hugh George and Jet County, are your 2 MVPs of the day, and we are going into game number 4, the Season 6 Super Series rematch, and we have a couple of interesting storylines now, actually. We have a lot of lines coming from this game now. JKL. So the Knights now only a game behind the Lumberjacks in the Legends division. So Knights looking to come within a half game. Unicorns with the walk-off win only trailed the Bombers by 2 games. Bombers could win the interconference matchup for the Epic Conference with a win here. So a lot to unfold with this story here. And especially with the Unicorns having 3 games next week, the Unicorns could find themselves in the driver's seat if things go right for them. Here we go to Swagger Center. We've got both number 4s on the mound. We've got Fields Goodman for the Bombers versus Aldo Ship of the Knights. Let's go to Swagger Center and conclude interconference game. You can move on with your life now. Go Sooners, go Lions. Have a good day, DDC. I'll be rooting for Penn State for you. Here we go. We've already seen 2 rematches of prior Super Series matchups. We saw the Moonshots defeat the Serpents, and we saw the Skulls over the Retrievers. So both winners of the Super Series wins the rematch here. In interconference play, can the Bombers complete the trifecta? That's going to be a leadoff walk to Amish Rifleman. And that'll bring up Grand Britain, Aldo Ship on the mound for the Knights. They're coming in at 5-2 on the season. Bombers coming in at 7-0. Now the lone undefeated team in the league after the Lumberjacks lose. And Grand Britain puts the Bombers on the board with a 2-run shot into right field. Grand Britain, a no-doubter, 409 feet into right field. And the Bombers up 2-0 early.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4.
Aldo Ship already tense. That's a hard shot, but Weast able to scoop it up. Gets it to first in time for round number 1.
Now batting,
That brings up
the
Billy
first
O'Connell.
baseman, number 10.
O'Connell with the longest home run hit in SSBL history in this stadium in game number 6 of the Super Series. Hit 510 feet into center field out of the park, and we'll have up the middle single here, which will bring up Lexi Luther.
Designated hitter,
Now in a tie for second place with Gary Starr of the Dragons at 5 home runs, with Flip Hecker taking the outright lead. She grounds one to third. Weast will go to first for round number 2. O'Connell will advance to second.
now
And here's
batting, the
Albart
third baseman,
Pujols.
number
The
51.
rookie made a big contribution to the Bomber squad in the Super Series, coming in for the injury to Trenton Pearson. It was a part of that back-to-back home run sequence the Bombers had in game 6. 2-2 the count to Pujols here. Count runs full. That one's hit into Sacred, caught for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Bombers on the board thanks to the 2-run shot from Grand Britain, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Levi Booth to lead things off. Levi Booth has been an absolute menace to opposing pitchers this season. I can prove that if I can get the stats switched over quick enough. 1-2 the count. Let's see, Levi Booth hitting .466 this year. 14 for 30 on the year. 1 home run. Grounded to third, though. Pujols up with it. Throw is in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 97.
Here is Duke Town, the man who thought he was going to find himself in the Bombers organization during the offseason, but ended up coming to this Knights squad. He'll ground out to third as well.
Now batting,
2 away here for Dave Sacred.
number 21.
Dave Sacred, first pitch swing, pops this one up into shallow left center. It'll be Ferris Irons who's making his way back to make the catch for round number 3. So 1-2-3 inning for Fields Goodman, and we'll head to the top of the second, 2-0 in favor of the Bombers.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 42.
Aldo Ship on the season, making just his second start. 4 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 7 hits, given up 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. An 11.25 ERA as Ken Iffy Jr. puts this one into the right center gap. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Ken Iffy's going to stay put at second with a leadoff double,
Now batting, the
which
catcher,
brings up Alyssa
number
Sass.
35.
Aldo Ship tense still. Couple pitches missed, 2-0 to Sass here. That one's wide as well, 3-0. Sass swings 3-0, fouls that one off. Hard hit ball. We'll lay off that one, it'll be a walk, so 2 on, nobody out here for Ferris Irons.
Shortstop, number 2.
The rookie started off the season hot at the number 9 spot, hitting home runs in his first 3 games, but has cooled off a bit. Still hitting 8 for 19 on the season, 421 on the year. Has a 1-1 count here. In the dirt, 2-1. 3-1. That's hard hit, but right to Kenya Weast for out number 1.
Now batting,
Brings us back to the top of the order, and here's Amish Rifleman. He had a walk. He led things off with a walk. And is ahead 2-0 here. 3-0. And that's going to be another walk. That will load the bases here for the home run hitter, Graham Britton. Had that shot into right field. That is the lone bit of scoring we've seen so far in the early stages of this game. That's going to be a hard hit ball. Rockback's able to knock that one down. He goes to third for the forced out. A smart play by back, getting the slow Sass. A run does come home to score, makes it a 3-0 lead for the Bombers. But a smart play by Rockback. Graham Britton has too much speed, would have beat out the throw going to first, so a good play by them. Runners going. Throw is not in time, so both runners in scoring position here for Benetti with 2 outs. And that will be a walk to Benetti. The bases are loaded once again here for Billy O'Connell.
The first baseman, number 10.
First pitch swinging O'Connell. He pops it up. It looks like it's going to stay in play, and Shaz Leathers will get under it to make the catch for out number 3. Bombers leave the bases loaded, but do score another run. Makes it 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. Weiss, Ding Dong, and Shaz Leathers do it for the Knights here.
The third baseman, number 20.
First pitch swinging fouled off by Weiss. That one's called a strike on the inside edge. Popped up, jammed him. It's going to flutter just into the shade of the grass in right field. Route number 1 caught by O'Connell. Brings up Ding Dong. Ding Dong was not a part of this series last year, found himself on the Skulls roster last year, but the Knights brought him back home for one final hurrah, it seems. He gets ahead in the count, 2-1 from Goodman. That pitch runs inside, 3-1. Strike called, full count, the payoff pitch. Swung on in, missed, a strikeout for Goodman, 2 away. That brings up Shaz Leathers. Goodman locked in now. Fouled off, 1-1 the count to Leathers. That one misses, 2-1. That one just misses, curveball wide. Battles back, count is full once again. The payoff pitch fouled back by Leathers. Swung on and missed, back-to-back strikeouts for Goodman. And we'll go to the top of the third, 3-0 Bombers, 5, 6, 7 due up here.
Now batting, the
Lexi Luther 0 for 1 so far. Ship will start the third inning. Tince here to start it off. 42 pitches here. Hard hit ball by Luther, but Sacred's able to scoop it up. Gets the first in time for round number 1. That will bring up Albart Pujols.
number 55.
Pujols first pitch swinging in foul territory. It will find the foul ground. Strike called on the curveball, 1-2. That one's tall, 2-2. Swung on, this one's also foul, and it will find the railing in the stands. Hard hit ball, this one's a grounder to Rockback. He takes it on the one hop, gets it first in time for round number 2. Mojo boost for Ship. He's back up to neutral, and here's Kennethy Jr. 1 for 1 today with a double. And Kennethy Jr. with a shot into left field. It's going to be gone. That's a solo shot for Kennethy Jr. on top of the Bombers bullpen. 4-0 Bombers here early.
Now batting, the catcher.
That will bring up Alyssa Sass here. Ship back down to Tince after fighting it off. Sass will foul off the first pitch. Let that one by, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. 3-1 to Sass. And Sass swinging. It will be a fair ball. Just rolls over the bag. Ship covers in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. Bombers leading 4-0. 7-9 do it for the Knights here.
Now batting.
Andy Gibbon with his first plate appearance in the game. Takes first pitch strike. Couple of curveballs missed wide, 2-1. That's fouled off, just misses the bag. Gibbon wastes another one, fouls off. Popped up in foul territory. Alyssa Sass will be under it, and she'll make the catch for round number 1.
Now back.
Now I'll bring up Rock back.
Number 33.
Rock back takes a first pitch strike on the slider.
That's high.
Fastball misses high.
Nope, that's high.
Slider misses as well. 2-1.
Nope, that's out.
3-1 from Goodman. Rounder to third. Pujols up with it. Throw is in time for round number 2.
Now
And here is Vinny Bates.
number 13.
Yes, Josh, holy Cyclones. I guess if you didn't catch any of that game, they scored 10 runs in the top of the first inning without recording an out. And they went on to hit another grand slam in like the third or the fourth inning. Yeah, it was brutal. But then Steelflex still throws like 5 innings of like shutout baseball. He did give up some runs, but they were unearned because of an error from Luzon. Goodman gives up a walk to Bates. The first base runner reaches for the Knights today and brings up Levi Booth. Yeah, and all those 12 earned runs got charged to yellow or green. She went 2 innings, 12 earned, very ugly. Rounder to short. Ferris Irons up with it. Throw in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 4th. 4-0 in favor of the Bombers. 9-1-2 to it for them here.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Chip starting off the 4th inning still tense.
Off the plate. Steve Wright.
Starts off 1-1 to Irons.
Ball low.
That one's low, 2-1.
Be right.
Changeup finds his own. That one's hit hard into right. Looks like it's going to find the wall. It's going to bounce off. Ding Dong rings it nicely. The throw into second, not in time. A dangerous run into second there by Irons, but he comes up successful with a leadoff double. Brings us back to the top of the order, and Hamish Rifleman. He's walked twice so far. Chip hasn't really given him a pitch to hit. Connects with this one here. Flies this one out to right. Ding Dong makes the catch for out number 1. Irons will tag up and advance to third.
Now batting,
Here for Graham Britton. Britton 1 for 2. Rounded to third. Weiss goes home. As Irons was trending home, he gets back in time,
number 4.
and Britton will be safe at first. So runners at the corners for the Bombers here, and Tyler Benetti.
Nope, that's low.
Benetti gets ahead in the count 2-0. 3-0. Wrong fielder's elimination number is at 2. And that will walk Benetti, and the bases will be loaded here for Billy O'Connell. Already had a bases loaded opportunity earlier. He fouled out the last time. Can he come up better the second time around? Starts him off with the ball, top of the zone. That curveball misses, 2-0. That was in the middle of the plate, but he doesn't swing on it. 2-1. That's going to be a base hit through the right side of the infield. That will score 1. Station to station go the Bombers. It's 5-0.
Now batting, the
That brings up Lexi
hitter,
Luther.
number 20.
Lexi Luther gets ahead in the count 2-0 as well. 3-0. And this one's hit into left field. Tracking back is Duke Town, and he won't have any shot at it. It's a grand slam for Lexi Luther, and she ties up the home run race again at 6 apiece. And the Bombers jump on top 9-0. Grand slam, Lexi Luther.
Now batting, the third baseman. Now pitching,
And that will be all she wrote for Aldo Ship. In comes Lacey Fellows.
Steve Wright.
And Alvar Pujols puts this one into center, tracking back. It's going to bounce off the wall on the bleachers in center field. Oh, that was a close throw to home. A good
now
play
batting, the center fielder.
there, but
number 42.
Pujols able to slide under the tag. And here's Ken Iffy Jr. He's 2 for 2, a home run and a double today so far. He's locked in. He's going to flare this one to third. Kenya Weiss will make the snag for round number 2.
Now batting,
And that brings us
the
to
catcher,
Alyssa Sass.
Number 35.
First base swinging, she fouls that one off.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's outside.
Popped up into left center field. Back goes Rock back, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. And that'll be all for the top of the 4th, but the grand slam from Lexi Luther makes it 9-0 Bombers as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Duke Town to lead things off for the Knights.
Number 97.
First pitch swinging, Duke Town puts this one in the first base stands. Curveball just misses a bit low. Fastball in there for strike 1 and 2. Whiffer on for Duke Town. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Goodman. I believe that's his 3rd of the evening. It's not even noon. Well, it is noon.
21.
Brings up Sacred. He's 0 for 1 today. 2-0 to Sacred. 3-0. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Sacred. He'll be aboard. That'll bring up Kenya Weist.
Third baseman, number 20.
Off the plate.
Hard hit ball. Britton's able to scoop it up. He'll go to first for out number 2. Runner will advance to second for Ding Dong here. We have 2 outs.
Number 33.
Good play by Britton, preventing that one to get into right field.
Nope, that's high.
Hard hit ball. Pujols off his glove. Can't corral that one. And that will fall just on the outside, on the infield dirt. Runners will be at the corners now for Shaz Leathers. That goes down as the first hit Goodman gives up here. This sends a grounder to short, though. Irons up with it in time at first for out number 3. So to the top of the 5th we go. Bombers up 9-0 here. 9-1-2 to up here.
Now batting.
Ferris Irons 1 for 2 so far.
Number 2.
Double off the right field wall.
Nope, high. That's high. That's outside.
3-0 to Irons.
Be right.
And that curveball finds the zone 3-1.
Be right.
And another curveball in the zone. The count is full. Swing and a miss. Lacey Fellows comes back from 3-0 to 3-3 and rings up Ferris Irons. Hamish Rifleman up now 0 for 1 with 2 walks.
Be right.
Rifleman up the middle. That'll be good for a base hit. Brings up Graham Britton 1 for 3.
Number 60.
Had a 2-run home run and had an RBI on a fielder's choice. This is a flare to short, but it's over the head of Rockback, and that will get down into left center. Riflemen go first to third on the throw.
Now batting.
So runners at the quarters now for
left
Tyler
fielder,
Benetti, 0 for 1 today,
number
2 walks. 2 on, only 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Nope, outside.
First pitch to Benetti from Fellows is wide, as is that one. 2-0.
Nope, that's
That one's low and inside, 3-0 to Benetti. This one's hit hard into left, tracking it is Duke Town, but that one's going to fall. That will score a run. It's 10-0 Bombers.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
So runners at second and third here for Billy O'Connell.
Nope, that's high.
He's got a 2-0 count.
Be right.
That one finds the outside zone, 2-1,
Ball inside.
3-1. And O'Connell will walk, and the bases will be loaded for the Bombers. And Lexi Luther, she already has 1 grand slam under her belt today.
Number 20.
That will be a grand slam, but it's going to be a base hit through the left side of the infield. 1 run's going to come home to score. Another one was rounding third, but Benetti changes his mind, goes back to third. 1 run comes home to score. It's 11-0. Here's Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He has a double as well off the center field wall. This is a grounder to second, and that will be a 4-6-3 Dragon special to end the inning. But another 2 runs come home for the Bombers. It's 11-0 going into the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Andy Gibbon up.
Number 2.
Steve Wright.
Takes the first pitch strike from Goodman. Grounder, but this one will be foul. 0-2 to Gibbon. Curveball misses inside. Curveball swung on. That's going to be down into left. That's going to be a leadoff single for Andy Gibbon.
Now batting,
I'll bring up Rock back.
shortstop, number 33.
This one swung on, trending foul, and it will be foul from Rock back. Grounded to short. Ferris Irons to second for 1. Britton to first. Dragons special. 6-4-3 go the Bombers for 2 away. That brings up Vinny Bates.
13.
1-1 here to Bates. He's drawn a walk so far. Swing and a miss there. 1-2. Grounded to short. Irons up with it. Throw is in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. 11-0 in favor of the Bombers. Bombers looking to wrap up the win for the Epic Conference here in Inter-Conference week. Lacey Fellows gets pulled in favor of Noel Newman. Facing off against Ken Iffy Jr., lefty on lefty here. Iffy 2 for 3 today, a double and a home run. This is a grounder up the middle. Back's able to range over to get it. The throw in time to get Iffy by a step for round number 1. A good play by Back.
35.
Brings up Alyssa Sash. She's 0 for 2 today with a walk. And Alyssa Sash puts this one into the stands. It's 12-0 Bombers.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Ferris Irons 1 for 3 today.
Nope.
1-2 the count from Newman.
Ball inside.
That one misses. 2-2. Swung on, grounded to first. Leather is able to die for it. The throw in time. Newman covers by a step in time to get Irons out. Round number 2 brings up Hamish Rifleman. 1 for 2 today, also have drawn 2 walks. This is grounded to short. Back up with it. Throw in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 12-0 in favor of the Bombers here. Top of the order due up for the Knights.
Now
Levi
batting,
Booth 0 for 2 so far.
center
Third time around the order for Goodman. He's locked in. Starting off the inning at 69 pitches. This one's hit hard, and that's going to get down into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Levi Booth. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. He's to second, and he'll stay put there with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Up comes Duke Town 0 for 2 today.
fielder, number 97.
First pitch called on a curveball. Called strike, I should say. Fastball misses high. That's swung on, popped up. Bill O'Connell will make the catch just behind the bag. Route number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Dave Sacred 0 for 1 with a walk so far.
21.
That's down.
Curveball in the dirt. Hard hit ball up the middle, just out of the reach of Graham Britton, I should say. Runner's going to round third, head from home. The throw from Irons, not in time. A close play at the plate, but the runner is safe, and the Knights are on the board, 12-1.
The third baseman, number 20.
Runner advances to second on the throw from Iffy. And this one's going to be in the gap, it looks like. Oh, no, Iffy's going to close on that one nicely. Caught by out number 2. Iffy closed on that one nicely. It looked like it was going to fall
Fielder,
or an extra base hit.
number 30.
But instead it's out number 2, and that brings up Ding Dong. First pitch swinging fouls that one off. That one's fouled back to 0-2 to Dong. just a bit wide, 1-2. Swung on up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to round third, head from home. And the runner will be safe, 12-2 now.
Now back, the first baseman, number
Shaz Leathers at the plate. 1 on, 2 out here, 12-2 the score. And the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 the count to Leathers, 0 for 2 so far today. That one finds his own 1-2. Hard hit ball, but foul. Count stays at 2-2. Pitch misses high. Count is full here to Leathers. The runner's going to be going, and the pitch will be inside. That's going to be a walk for Shaz Leathers. Goodman struggling to close off the 6th inning here. Brings up Andy Gibbon, and that will be it for Goodman. In comes Warburn Jaegerman Jensen. And try and close off the 6th inning. This one's hit into center field. Tracking back is Hamish Rifleman. That's going to be off the top of the wall. 2 runs will score, and it's 12-4.
now batting, the shortstop, number 30.
And Warburn Jaegerman Jensen is tense now after the 2-run score off the double. Those 2 runs get charged to Goodman. But Pujols will make the catch in foul territory to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, 12-4 the score now. 2-3-4 due up for the Bombers here.
Now batting, the
Graham
second
Britton
baseman,
locked in 2 for 4 today.
60.
First pitch swinging, pops this one behind home plate. Andy Gibbon doesn't even have to, or Vinny Bates. I'm being terrible with names right now.
Fielder,
Vinny Bates doesn't even have to move, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up Tyler Benetti. And Benetti puts this one into center for a 1-out single. I'll bring up Billy O'Connell. He's 2 for 3 today.
number 10.
2 singles, a walk, and an RBI. Newman starts off O'Connell 2-0. That one finds his own 2-1. 3-1. And O'Connell will walk. His mojo is boosted. And the bases will be loaded once again for Lexi Luther, 2 for 4 today.
Number 20.
The 3rd time she's come up to the plate with the bases loaded. Has been successful twice. Grand slam and a single. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. 3-0. Oh, the bases aren't loaded. What am I talking about? That's hard hit ball. Oh, Kenya Weiss able to snag that one before it gets by him. That saves a run, and that brings up Albert Pujols.
Number 55.
2-0 to Pujols. He lays off that one, 3-0. And that's going to be a walk, and now the bases are loaded. And it's Kniffy Jr.
Number 42.
2 for 4 today. Home run into double has looked pretty solid. Newman starts him off with a strike in the zone. That one runs a bit inside, 1-1. That one's called a strike. Tough out activated for Iffy. That one misses high. Check swing, 2-2. Swung on. This one's going to get down into the gap just in front of Levi Booth. And that's going to score 2 runs. Makes it 14-4 Bombers.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35.
So at the corners now for Alyssa Sash. She homered her last time up. Newman is tense now. 2-1 the count to Sass. She swings at that one. It's a slow grounder to Sacred. He gets the first in time for round number 3. 2 more for the Bombers. Makes it 14-4 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. 9-1-2 do it for the Knights here. Warburn Jaegerman Jensen back on the mound in relief of Goodman.
Number 13.
Still tense after giving up that double. Starts off Bates with a strike low and inside. 1-2 the count now. Just misses low, 2-2. Count is full. And that will be high, and Bates will draw a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That brings up Levi Booth. He has a double on the day so far.
Nope, that's high.
He got the rally going that really chased Goodman during the 5th inning. Had the gapper in the right center gap. 2-2 count here from Warber Jaegerman Jensen. Swing and a miss. Smitty rings him up there.
Now batting, the left fielder.
That brings up Duke Town. He's struggling today, 0 for 3. This one's hit hard into left. Tracking back is Benetti. He'll make the catch for round number 2. And here is Dave Sacred.
Second baseman, number 21.
Sacred into right, flirting with the line. It's just foul. And popped up. This will just barely get into the outfield grass. Under it is Britton. And he'll make the catch for out number 3. And to the top of the 8th we go, 14-4.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Ferris Irons to lead things off, 1 for 4 today. Way out in front of there, 1-1 the count. 2-1. Probably the last batter Noel Newman's going to face. 3-1. That one finds the zone somehow. But then that one misses.
Now batting, the right fielder, number.
Okay, well, whatever.
Number 37.
And that'll be it for Newman yeah. And then comes Russell Stone. His first batter to face is Hamish Rifleman. He's 1 for 3. And falls behind 3-0. And Rifleman swings 3-0, pops it foul, and Shaz Leathers will be under it. Says thank you very much for round number 1.
Now batting, the
Here's
second
Graham Britton,
baseman,
2 for 5 today.
number 60.
Popped up into center field. Levi Booth tracking it. And he makes the catch for round number 2.
Now batting,
And here's
the
Tyler
right
Benetti locked
fielder,
in, having a solid
number
day
4.
for himself. 2 for 3, a double, a single, 2 walks.
Steve Wright.
Didn't realize the Knights bullpen was majority lefties. And this one's hit high and deep into left field, and Benetti is gone! Benetti with a 2-run shot makes it 16-4.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Ball inside.
3-0 to O'Connell. That one finds his own. He's walked twice already today, as well as singled twice. And that'll be another walk for O'Connell. And here is Lexi Luther, 2 for 5 today.
Number 20.
One last chance to gain the outright lead in the home run race. She pops this one up into right. This will be under it by Ding Dong. And he'll make the catch for round number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 16-4. Kenya Weiss, Ding Dong, and Shaz Leathers do it for the Knights.
Now batting, the third baseman, number.
Warber Jaegerman Jensen back on the mound. First pitch swing and a miss from Weiss, 0 for 3 today.
Nope. High. That's inside.
Hard hit ball, but a grounder to first. O'Connell will take it himself for round number 1.
Now batting,
Brings up Ding Dong.
the right fielder, number 33.
That's inside.
2-0 to Ding Dong. Curveball finds his own.
Off the plate.
Grounder to short. Irons up with it. In time, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
Grounded to second. Britton to first in time for out number 3. And we'll go to the 9th inning. Bombers laid it on the Knights 16-4. 6, 7, 8 do it for the Bombers
Now
here.
batting, the third baseman, number 55.
Our hit ball, that's going to be up the middle for a base hit for Albert Pujols. He's going to be aboard with a leadoff single. Mojo down for...
Now batting, the center fielder, number 40.
And here's a cycle alert. We've got 3 for 5, Kennedy Jr. He just needs a triple. Russell Stone tense now. It's going to be hard to hit a triple. It would have to be to like the left center gap here. And that won't get it done. That's a pop out to left field. Duke Town will be under it. And he'll make the catch for round number 1.
Now
Here's Alyssa
batting,
Sash.
the
She's
catcher,
1 for 4 with a
number 35.
solo shot. She puts this one into left as well. Just in front of the warning track is Town, and he'll make the catch for round number 2. And here is Ferris Irons, 1 for 4 today.
Shortstop, number 2.
Bombers, I think, trying to make a bit of SSBL history here. I think they'd be the first team to score in every inning of a game. 3-0 to Irons. Irons lets that one go down the heart of the plate, 3-1. And that's ball 4, so Irons will walk. 2 on, 2 out here for Amish
The right
Rifleman.
fielder, number 89.
Rifleman takes the first pitch strike at the top of the zone. He fouls this one off, falls behind 0-2. And this will be popped up, caught in foul territory by Shaz Leathers. And the Bombers held scoreless in the 9th. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Gibbon, Back, and Bates do up for the Knights.
The designated hitter, number 2.
That's high.
Gibbon 2 for 3 today, but pops this one up. Under it will be Britton, and he makes the catch for round number 1.
Now batting.
Rock back
the
0 for 3 today.
shortstop, number 33.
That's high. That's down.
2-1 to Back.
Steve Wright.
That one finds his own 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Smitty.
Now batting. The
And here's
catcher,
Vinny Bates.
Number 13.
0 for 1 with 2 walks today. And this will do it. A grounder to Britton in time at first. And the Bombers move on to 8-0. And the Epic Conference wins Interconference Week 6-4 with the 16-4 win from the Bombers over the Knights. Epic win 6-4. Bombers score in every inning but the last. 17 hits on the day and 11 walks. 3 hits from Benetti and Iffy. A pair of hits from almost everyone except from Sass, Irons, and Rifleman. 6 hits for the Knights. 2 from Gibbon, Dong, and a pair from Booth and Sacred. Goodman does end up getting pegged for 4 earned runs through 5 2/3. Got roughed up there at the end. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 5 hits. Warburg, Jagerman, Jensen completing off a solid week of relief in the ball players game and this game. 3 1/3. Only getting up 2 base runners and 2 strikeouts. And a lot of bad pitching from the Knights. 9 earned from Ship, a pair from Fellows, 4 from Newman, and 1 from Stone. Your MVP will be Benetti, Iffy, and Lexi Luther. Well, that's going to conclude the first stream of Super Saturday. The Epic Conference comes out with the dub in interconference play, 6-4. Thank you all for tuning in. Dean will have the call for the second slate of games. I don't know exactly what time he plans to go live, but I feel like it should be sometime this afternoon. But thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, everyone.